Okay, now we usually reserve any news on Sonic Boom now to our podcasts, which I still need to upload because I got the wrong fucking version uploaded.
I noticed it, but I don't know how many other people did.
Quite a few people did,
Okay, then.
so I apologize. It's been revealed that Canal J, which is France's network for airing the show, revealed on the site that they're going to premiere the second season on April 8th, but with 2 hour marathons.
So they can catch up.
Yeah. Yeah, you would. I don't know. You would think like it's a France-produced show. It actually would be.
They would get it first, and then us next.
Yeah, but then again, English-speaking people like Sonic more.
That's it. Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Yeah. That's not that we're not insulting anyone. We're just saying that that's how it seems to work at the minute with these shows.
Well, considering the actual people who care about the show happens to be the viewers and the people in charge of actually syndicated and airing the show don't give two shits about it, but we can go on about that all day.
Yeah, we've gone down that route before. Let's take another course.
Yeah, and don't complain to Bill Freeberger because honestly, he has no control over it. He's a producer, not the in charge of Cartoon Network. Complain to Cartoon Network about
it. He's in the same boat with us viewers, basically, so he knows the same time we know.
But aside from that, little extra announcement is that there's going to be a 4-parter.
We knew that there was going to be a multi-part story for this year, but we didn't know when or particularly how many, so there you go.
Yeah. It's titled Robots from the Sky, and not too much is known about it other than small little bits of synopsis here and there about a city in the sky full of robots, and they're evil because Sonic and the gang defeat robots. So, misunderstanding episode, but it technically is it could be technically a movie, because apparently all you need is more than half an hour and release on DVD to be considered a movie nowadays.
Well, yeah, you could either edit them as a 1 hour episode, depending on how they want to do it.
Well, Power Rangers did that. I said Power Rangers Samurai the movie, Clash of the Red Rangers. It was 40 minutes long. It's not classified as a movie. To me, a movie is anything more than 70 minutes.
Yeah, well, you explained that to the new Scooby-Doo movies in the mid-70s, but that's another fucking story. But yeah, the only thing we know about that is, as you said, we got a title, and Nominatus, the virus character from Let's Be Musical Friends, is apparently going to be in this again.
Yeah, because that was a good episode, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I enjoyed it, but again, I just find it weird. Him of all things, why him?
It's understandable. Like they introduced a character, and like a lot of characters get introduced, but his episode is like, "Hi, I'm gonna talk to Eggman and be friends," and also behind his back actually affect his systems because I am an AI virus.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, there's a lot more you can do with that. I mean, maybe that's the reason they brought it back, is they want to explore that idea more and trying to see what they can do with it.
I guess it's just it wasn't really good. It was mainly all about a Cuba episode because it went into the video game version of of Green Hill.
Yeah, well, the pixelated, as Paul says.
I judge it by 18.5.
As Silva said, you're dazzling 16-bit. Actually, it's 17-bit. So there you go. But yeah, again, it's kind of funny that we're going to see this, although we have said before in our series podcast, we have said like for the last couple of episodes, they seem to be setting up stuff anyway. Like some of the characters have got new vehicles and new side characters and stuff, so they have been setting stuff up. We just didn't know whether or not it was coming later or further. We didn't know how soon or later it was going to happen this year.
Not to mention new characters like a reindeer, shrew, and
exactly, background characters. Yeah, so probably this is going to, again, and maybe this is what they're building up to, is there's a bigger force they have to come up against, and they're going to have to use everybody they can, to tackle this issue. Which, again, that'd be kind of a nice idea. It's like the gang have normally saved the day themselves, and this time it's going to be like they can't do it on their own. It can't be just the four of them.
Yeah, let's bring Mike in. Come on.
Yeah.
Mike the guy.
You got to bring Mike. Yeah, Mike, just the guy. But no, it's nice to hear that. I mean, again, the main thing is I'm glad is that the show's now getting broadcast outside of the US. So, as we said before, there's hopefully, this isn't going to, they're not depending solely on US reviewings. to be.
Hopefully, yeah, but then again, that has like a large percentage of viewerships. But so it's hopefully the rest of the world. And we're talking to you directly. Watch Sonic Boom if you can, or if you got the subscription, DVR it so it goes to the channel.
Exactly.
Because honestly, I wouldn't mind. I definitely want a season 3. And seriously, Cal never could give two shits. And it's honestly just surprised of saying, "Oh yeah, it's still one of the most viewed shows because it's something new."
Yeah, because apparently US Cartoon Network's idea is basically putting Teen Titans Go nearly all day, all the time, which is,
Yeah, I like their excuse. Oh, there wasn't any available time slots to put Sonic Boom in, so I had to shift it to Boomerang. Really, wasn't 6 slots of Teen Titans enough?
Yeah, especially when they're both similar, as in they're basically 10-minute sort of short episodes in half-an-hour blocks. So it's not exactly like, oh, there's not other shows we can try and put in this area. But again, it's like we don't know. We don't know how it works. But like I said, I'm glad that's happening. I mean, hopefully soon this will be followed on by UK sharing soon. I mean, again, like I said, probably half a year after it's probably over on your end of the world, they'll show it here.
Hopefully.
Yeah. But like I said,
right now it's a complete mess for American viewers.
Yeah. But we have said that we feel like this show, I mean, for your opinion so far of the series, do you think it's gotten better now?
Oh yeah, it's got better writing, it's got better visuals, because the animation is not really as stiff, it seems more fluid. But it's hard to tell because we uploaded re-recordings of the show and it's dropped in quality, so you can't really appreciate it. But judging by what was shown on Cartoon Network and what was in HD for the uploads for the first 4 episodes, the animation is top quality.
I would say they've gotten a lot more out of the characters now. I remember talking to Jack, who did one of the podcasts earlier, said the characters did seem, again, ironic. Okay, 2 stories. One is Extra Play's been doing a whole playthrough on Sonic animation, and he did point out saying the thing with Sonic Boom's redesign is that they did that to make them more animation friendly, which when you look at them, it's like, yeah, how would you work these characters if you couldn't do any big squash and stretch type stuff? And here in Boom, they're really going to town with it now, particularly in Series 2. And like I said, I think the show is, like I said, now it's got the wheels, it's took the hinges off its own wheels, so it now can just really bolt on just trying to be, like I said, just a funny comedy show.
Which some people still don't get because Sonic is not meant to be kiddie. Well, it's kind of fun for all the family, so just because your favorite game is Adventure 2, which had a bit more of a mature theme, not dark, mature.
But it's sort of, when you say mature, it's basically, it has a mature theme, but how it tackles it is a completely different story.
Yeah. Because one game did something different doesn't mean it has to be like that all the time.
That's not the set precedent for all future games now, or just in general the series.
Yeah, Sonic Boom is a separate continuity, and it's comedic.
Exactly. And like I said, we've said before over and over again, I'm probably like the broken record of the group.
I'm a broken record for many things.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, particularly when it comes to Boom, again, the whole point is this is just a more light-hearted, fun, character-based show. That's really that's what Boom is meant to be about. It's basically, let's take these characters that we've known for a while, but really we haven't done anything with them for a while. Character-wise, they've just been the same old. So this is like, let's just go a bit crazy with them. Let's do sort of extreme ends of their personalities and what would they do playing off other characters, and that's where the comedy comes from. And like I said, I'm going to be interested in seeing how this 4-parter is going to be. Again, it'll still be funny, but again, they're trying to do maybe more of a grander scale type thing because they haven't really done. Like I said, I don't think the show, in my opinion, the more the show tries to go adventurous, I do think the comedy suffers a little bit. But that said, it'll be interesting to see how they do it in a 4-parter. And
that's because last time I showed that the epic multi-part series was Power Rangers.
Yeah, but that's actually worth pointing out because we basically have said before, like watching after series season 1, we did feel like some episodes, we didn't complain too much about the length of episodes, but we did say maybe now's the time to...
Metal Sonic and Shadow could have easily been multi-parts. Yeah,
they could have done a bit more of that. But I will say that I'm hoping that it's not going to be one of those cases where in some shows, particularly when you look at Doctor Who, you have stories that are just, the self-contained, 1 or 2 parters and whatever, and they just sort of tell the story and that's it, and you move on to the next thing, which is kind of the fun aspect of Sonic Boom, as in we have seen some pretty lousy episodes of this series, but there's been good stuff as well. And the great thing is like, well, that episode wasn't so great. Next week, let's see what happens. So I'm hoping that this 4-parter isn't going to be a case of, oh, let's drug this thing out. That's my only fear of them doing this.
Yeah. But we'll look forward to it. We probably won't get it until another 3 weeks, if that, 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, a few more weeks, so we'll see.
So look forward to that.
Yeah, so really the best case scenario is it is in France first, then we get to see it, but then we have to wait a while before it's actually in English. So there you go.
Yeah, if it is in HD, just take the English audio and just put it over the HD version of the French.
Yes, for the sake of myself and the other viewers, for God's sakes, do that.
Please.
Yes.